It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, food is a glorious thing.
It is.
And in any shape, way, or form, food rules. We love it. So, obviously, besides being an essential part of life, because we kind of live off it, food plays an integral role in celebrating special occasions, as we've just proven now on the show.
Yes.
And I think most importantly, connecting with the ones we love, Carlito.
All right, but that's why it's first dates, it's birthdays, it's anniversaries, and yes, coming up, Valentine's Day. And today, I think it's important for us to open a conversation about how connecting with your partner, food and cooking can really have a strong, I'm going to say like a bonding value to it.
The psychology, are we going down
Well, I'm going to go to psychology now. Of
Must
course
I
I'm
be on
gonna
the couch and must you be on the chair? I think this is where we're going to go.
Definitely.
No, but it does beg the question, what are you doing in this space to enrich your relationship? And if you need a little bit of help along the way, I can tell from the mouthfeel, Clover Bliss Double Cream Custard is going to get you there. It will get you talking freely, guaranteed. Or it's going to fill your mouth so much that you can't talk. And then you'll be a good listener,
which
is as important.
a very good listener. So here's the thing.
Okay.
Do you do the while we doing our thing? So do you and your partner have a nice little cooking session together?
We not really.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Because I'm a side seat driver. And I've learned this about myself. I'm a terrible person to cook with because I have my ways, you know? So I think it's terrible. But what we've established is what she's really good at and what I'm really good at. And then we know how to get out of each other's way. And that is as important in the kitchen as possible. I cook with my kids, where there's a bit more freedom like that. But it's difficult. I find like Bry Master vibes, you know, so that's an area that I can go. How about you?
I think
share your kitchen.
You have to share the kitchen. It's important, though. I mean, with everybody, but at the same time, I know that I have strengths, you know, and there are strengths that I have to like shift aside for, and it's important to have that balance. And I think there is something beautiful about cooking together, but you know, when you're in a rhythm, you want to kind of get, you know, if you want the onions chopped in a certain way, and you know that she can't chop it in that particular way, then what you have to kind of do is like, maybe why don't you go, isn't the Kardashians on?
Yeah, no.
I got this, you know?
Everyone kind of has a job, has a role.
That's
you
correct.
cut onions brilliantly, baby. Absolutely amazingly well.
Yes.
I think your onion cutting is brilliant. So would you rather stay in and cook, or would you go out?
New restaurant.
A new restaurant.
I think a new restaurant, it's important because I think that you gather ideas to cook at home at a new restaurant.
Yeah.
So when you try a new restaurant, it's great to actually be out. Also, if you are in a space where the kids are at home all the time and there's a family unit, you got to actually get out there so you can continue dating your partner. You don't understand what I'm saying?
Hands down. And we tried this the other day. We just went out, just having 2 hours. And it has to be on a time limit because you've got to get back to the kids.
Correct.
And this. It felt like we'd been away for a week. Just to be able to focus on each other and actually listen and talk to each other. You need it every week. You probably need it every couple of days. And we deny ourselves that opportunity. It's an opportunity to create, and I think, you know, Nikki Bush was great in explaining this to me, traditions.
Love her.
And it doesn't have to be a big thing like a Christmas, Boxing Day lunch or something like it. It can be like a Friday night takeout.
Yes.
That's a big thing for us. We don't want our kids to be overloaded with takeout, so we give it once. And then it becomes the whole journey of, then we can't get it there, then where are we going to get it? It becomes this, and it's an experience. When it comes to your partner, those sorts of experiences are important.
Absolutely.
Do you have kind of romantic little anchors that you put down in your relationship like that?
Well, I mean, especially when in the sort of the sphere of cooking, I think it's important to have some of those moments. So whether it be just like something as simple as protein pancakes on a Sunday morning, or whether it be creating like lamb curry for a Sunday. I think Sunday is a big day. I think because I work 6 days a week, it makes sense. So Sunday is that type of day where you actually want to make sure that you are in that space together and then connecting. So I think traditionally, Sunday is the day where you connect when it comes to cooking.
And the funny thing is, when we do that cooking, like my kids love my wife's scrambled eggs far more than mine, which I'll get told. There's certain things that she just absolutely smashed, and that comes to bear on a Sunday morning. So we always have a cook-up on a Sunday morning, and I might get left with the bacon duty or something like that. I absolutely love that.
Yes.
So how would you use food then, psychologist?
And
we've hit on a couple of touch points already here, but how would you use food to enrich that bond in an authentic way, not a cheesy Valentine's way, but a deeper...
But I think what food is that you're taking a bunch of different components and you're assembling a dish together. And isn't that like a relationship? You know, you have your different ingredients and she has the different ingredients. So there's no better way of creating a dish together, and that is your relationship. So I think that if you look at what the parallel is to cooking, what you're saying is that, yes, an onion is different from a tomato. And, you know, a green pepper is different from a red pepper, but we're going to put it in together in the same dish. And they're going to contribute in different flavors. And I think that if you look at cooking in that particular way, you understand that difference should promote a beautiful cohesiveness in your relationship if you communicate that out and enjoy each other's nuances and differences, you know?
Completely.
I think that's important.
And just like a meal, then the whole is so much greater than the sum of those parts, always. And you get that, you understand it.
There we go. Psychology, I love these psychology.
Oh, I know, but are you going to charge me this time, or do I get this session free? No.
You'll get it, well, it depends. I'll see. But, you know, Valentine's Day, it is coming up, and in a few days, we thought we'd just treat you to an irresistible dessert recipe, which is coming up very soon. And I know that, Graham, you're going to be at the helm of this, which is going to be nice.
Yeah, no, I put Dragon Boy there because it's the year of the dragon, so he's in the service of others at the moment. And I think we are going to love this because cooking a meal for your partner is a great way of showing love, putting a little bit of effort. And when you're doing it with double cream custard, and that becomes the star of the show, well, you are guaranteed at least a little cuddle and a kiss after your Valentine's Day meal. This is actually too good.
It is really good.